Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful new year or first couple of days of the new year. I am sick once again. I feel like it's just normal for me to be sick, which is a tad aggravating. But I am coming off the end of a really bad cold or possibly the flu that I had over the winter break, and it sucks because I sound ridiculous. I can't talk for too long without like coughing or being gross. And I'm gonna get through it. I have to. Like, next week is orientation. I'm trying to get back into doing my artistic endeavors, so I'm jumping on auditions. So I really got this, gotta get this voice under control. But we'll be okay. I promise you, everything will be fine. We'll be all hunky dory. It's gonna be great. Yeah. Anyway, this is a recap about what happened. For the past 3 weeks, I've been gone. Haven't posted anything. Well, I have posted stuff. I posted weird videos, such as the Pop-Tart fiasco, where my little brother ate all my Pop-Tarts that my mom bought me. And I was mad about it because I'm a child, apparently. Anyway, but I'm gonna recap. And I think I'm gonna touch on the subject of New Year's resolutions, which is, the time of the year. But I have nothing right now. I have nothing written down. Nothing's in the journal. So this is really just like a vlog of me talking. So I'm sorry, I don't have any, there's no dating tips or tricks right now. This is very much just diamond recapping because I need to post something. I don't want to fall off the wagon, Anyway, so I went down to Texas. It was super fun, super warm, which is what I needed. I saw my girlfriends. I saw Tori, Roxy. I saw Darisha, Cynthia, and all their children. Ate candy. It was great. It was something I really needed because I have moved to New York recently. Actually, I'm coming up on my year in May, living in New York by myself. So I really needed to get back to my roots because I was really at the breaking point where I was like, Texas, I'm gonna move back there. But going back to Texas allowed me to see I don't want to live in Texas right now, that I really need to take the time to be an individual somewhere else because I haven't lived in Texas for 2 years because I was in grad school in Utah. But I'm realizing that a lot of my identity, a lot of my life has revolved around school. This is the first time in fudge. How long has I been? I've been in school since I was like 3, 2, 4, 4, not 2, 4, because I did Head Start. So like 4 or something. I've been in school pretty much my entire life, and this is the very first time I have not been in school. So instead of immediately going back home and being like, okay, I lived my life for 2 years out of Texas, I can, I can accomplish anything. I'm gonna take the plunge. I'm gonna stay out of Texas. I'm gonna more than likely not moving to another state. If I do move again, it's going to be back to Texas, but it's not going to be anytime soon. I'm going to try to spread my wings and do this damn adult thing. Like, I'm going to take the risks and I'm going to learn. I'm going to lose. I'm just going to get through it. And I think it's important for me to develop those skills because, like I said, like my entire life has been school. I've been a student my entire life. So now I need to use those skills I learned as a student to be an adult and learn to be a master, so that going to Texas helped me realize that because I was at a point where I was like, I really just want to go back home. I don't have any friends. Well, I have friends here. I need to stop saying I don't have any friends. I just don't have the regular friends that I establish connections with. And realizing, Diamond, you need to establish those connections now. Like, you can't just rely on the same people for the rest of your life. You need to make new connections. So my resolutions, they're little, I can't think of the word I'm looking for. They're not like really concrete, like I'm gonna do this, but I really want to encourage myself to make better connections and to rely on those connections, be friends, go out with people, go do things outside the home. Don't just go home and go to work. Like, I'm terrified of the city, New York City, because I went once and I only went for a meeting for about an hour and I was terrified. And thank God the building that I was going to was on the same street as Penn Station. It was a mile somewhere off, but it was a straight shot. So I didn't go explore, but I want to do that this summer. I'm going to take the train because I'm obsessed with the train now. That was like the first time I had ridden a train since I was a kid, moving from Ohio to Texas, I think. And so I'm going to go back and I'm going to explore. I'm going to spend a weekend there. I'm going to do it. And I'm just going to bite the bullet and do it. Because I can't live in a place this close to a major city like New York and not go. So that's a resolution of mine. I'm planning that. It's going to be fun. And I have quite a few friends that actually live in New York. Like, oh gosh, I have quite a few friends that live in New York City. So that'll be a good way for me to keep those connections going. Like, hey, you know what? I can totally come to you. Let's do it. So yeah, that's what I'm working on, and hopefully I do it. It's gonna take time. It's gonna be uncomfortable, because everything is uncomfortable in my life. But I'm very excited for the prospect of expanding my horizons. And I have quite a few people that I work with and I've worked with who know the city like the back of their hand. So I doubt they're gonna be like, no, I won't help you if we end up in the city at the same time. So I'm excited about that. So I'm back home, and I'm also realizing that I missed home. I missed having my own space. And I was staying with my mom when I went to visit. And it's great. Like, I love my mom. She's my angel. She's a heavenly being. And my little brother, who just turned 17. Oh my God. 17 or 18. Ooh. Oh God, I hope it's not 18. Oh, I hope it's not 18. I'm not ready for it. I'm just not ready for the realization people are getting older. Like, my sister Desiree just turned 25 in December, and I'm like, ugh, I turn 25 next year. Oh no, next month. Oh. Okay. Sorry, realization. I turn 25 next month. Okay. All right. Yeah, time is moving on. So, back on track, I realized when I came back home how awesome it was to come back to my own space, coming back to my own bed, like seeing my TV, my dishes, like my computer, my setup, like my view, and getting back into my schedule. I realized that if I move back to Texas, I might not have that exact same thing. Like, I have a routine that I actually adore, and I'm a person that likes routine, which is odd because I'm an Aquarius. So apparently that's not a thing for us, but I like routine. And I've come to appreciate it more since I've been back home. I've been back home since the 31st. Like, my flight got delayed by like 5 hours. And when I got home, I was aggravated for multiple reasons. A lot of things, like, besides the flight being delayed, coming back home and seeing some stuff, I was like, but whatever, we're getting to it. Because right now I have a roommate. And I think another realization I've come to is that I don't want to live with anyone. I don't want to have a roommate. I don't want to live with someone, period. Which is going to be awkward, interesting. Hopefully it's something I grow. Well, no, never mind. I don't think it's something I can grow out of. I don't like sharing my space. And I've learned that. And that's the truth. And there's no negotiation. I don't have to share my space. I don't need to share my space. So I guess that's another thing that I've come to realize when I went home to Texas and came back here. I'm like, you know what? Dam is a solo person. As much as I need to establish connections and still remain connected to people, I am a solo person at heart. I love doing things by myself. And it's important to me. So yeah, realizing things. But I'm seeing other people doing the resolutions, and it makes me happy. I really hate people who kind of bash people for their resolutions. Like, I think the most, what's the word I'm looking for? What am I thinking? Frequent, I guess. I guess the most frequent, that's not the word I'm thinking of, but I'm gonna use that. Most frequent, oh, I left my TV on downstairs. I'm like, who is screaming? Oh, good Lord, y'all. Losing weight, people going to the gym. That's the most frequent, I guess, popular New Year's resolution. And I see some people who are gym rats, who've been doing it 365, like, skip Christmas morning to go to the gym because, whatever reason, and getting mad at people for that. Like, I can understand how it's annoying that your space, like, we're just talking about space, your space has been taken over by people who probably won't be there for a month. But it's like, come on, give people a break, like, give them a break. Come on. So I applaud people who have New Year's resolutions to better themselves in any way, whether that's physically, mentally, spiritually. I love the idea of doing better because it's new and it's I just really wish all of us, including myself, was more motivated to keep that up. Because we fall off the wagon pretty quickly. Like around my birthday, people fall off the wagon. It's like, I'm done. I'm doing okay. I'm doing fine besides being sick. Dude, I think when I'm around my mom, my age drops significantly. I think it's being around my mom and being around my brothers that no longer am I Diamond, 24-year-old, master degree, assistant director, actress. I'm like Diamond in high school. She sucks a little bit and she's in powerlifting and she loves Poptarts. Because I got sick and I knew I was getting sick. I felt it. I was like, I was hot. My nose clogged up immediately. I kept having headaches. I was like achy. I was like, oh, here is it coming. Here's it come. So apparently, and I don't even remember this. I guess, I was half groggy. I was sitting at the kitchen table and eating something, and my mom has been trying to buy me a Texas waffle maker. So it makes waffles in the shape of Texas because Texan. And she's like, I finally found one. But she's like, can you put in my credit card information just because all that stuff complicates, and I can do it like that for her. And I just stared at her phone and I looked at her and she's like, you don't do it? And then I busted out crying and I was like, I don't feel good, mama. And then she went into full mama mode and she like, oh, you're so warm, you're burning up. Okay, I'm going to the store. Go lay down. Diamond's quarantined. And I took over her entire bedroom and I was in that bed for probably the last 3 days that I was in Texas. It was bad. It was super bad. But she took care of me and I'm good. And that's what moms do. But that's the one thing I really appreciate, because if I was here, I'd still be in bed right now. Just be like, ugh. But yeah, that's what I miss. I miss being home with my mom and my brother. But definitely when I get home, I'm like more of a spaz than usual. So if you have the displeasure of experiencing me when I'm with my mom, I'm sorry. That's just one of those things about me. And it was with both parents. If I'm with my dad, I'm also a spaz, but I'm not I don't know. I don't know what the thing, I think I'm going to have to go spend time with them, record a video, and y'all see exactly how it is. It's weird. It's whatever. Anyway, yes. But yeah, y'all, I'm going to get through it. I'm going to be, keep posting videos. I just hit 250 subscribers. Yay! Thank you for subscribing, y'all. I'm going to do a subscriber special at 300 subscribers. I'm super excited about it. I'm going to try to make it super cool, because the last time I did a subscriber special was when I hit 100. So next goal is 300. I'm so excited. This is super fun. It was the highlight of my end of the year, because I really jumped back on it and towards the end of 2019, and surprisingly got traction. So I'm so happy. Thank y'all so much. And I think one of your resolutions for this year is to actually listen to my podcast, because it's hilarious. So yeah, the link in the description below will send you to my podcast. It is a Patreon exclusive, but you should totally watch it. Totally listen to it. It's worth it. I think it's worth it. Yeah. But anyway, I'm going to stop talking because I feel my voice getting progressively more gross. So I will have a new video for you next week, and it will be on topic, on par with this channel. So I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful life, and I hope, this year plays out well for you. All right, see y'all later. Bye!